Almaden. I'm gonna go onto the other side of those hills. We're going on a little paranormal investigation, motorcycle vlog paranormal investigation. We're gonna go by an old haunted house that me and my former roommates lived in probably about 6 months. I think I'll talk about the house while we ride over there. It's over on Sotner Drive, it's right by Cobble Road and kind of by the hills over on the other side. And this was when I was, me and my roommates were all in our 20s, had different jobs in San Jose, and we're all renting rooms from this house, in this house that is. And we all noticed, weird things were happening. The house it was a 2-story house, 4 bedrooms. It had, you walk in and there's like a mini living room, and then on the left side there's a stairway, it goes straight up. There's a kitchen between the mini living room and then the main living room. Had a nice backyard, had a hot tub, which we liked, being that we're all single bachelors in our bachelor pad, and we liked having parties there. So that was kind of fun in that respect. And I think maybe the reason why we didn't get too freaked out there was because we were just busy working and kind of partying and having fun, but we started to notice a lot of weird things happening in that house. And also when you walk past the front door and you go inside, it's like you had this feeling like you crossed a threshold into to the point where you felt things didn't feel right. It had sort of a dark, macabre feeling or atmosphere in the house. You felt like you're always being watched by something, and it just it was like something was there that wasn't good. And I believe there could be spirits in anyone's home, and some are probably good and aren't going to mess with you, but you know what, that was not the case. That was not the case with this place. It was definitely like there was like an evil kind of presence there. We would sit in the big living room and watch TV, and we'd hear footsteps go up and down the stairs. We would see the cabinet doors above the refrigerator open up right and left, and that started happening so much that we put a rubber band around the knobs to just keep it from opening. It was kind of bugging us so much. We had people spent the night at the house, and one person said she saw the ghost of a handyman in there, like a guy in work boots and overalls or something. I got pushed in my sleep pretty strongly a couple times. Thought I saw the ghost of a little girl, when I woke up, and right where I have a chair, and it was like she had blonde hair, and she was just standing there staring at me. And I was really groggy, and I just kept looking and rubbing my eyes, and then the image just slowly dissolved away, and then it was just my chair. So I don't know if I was just sleepy and seeing things, or if that was real. I don't know. But then another time, I heard a creepy voice of a little girl laughing downstairs, and like things like dishes moving around, and no one else was in the house. All my roommates were working out at the restaurants and bars and whatnot. I was working as a tennis pro, and then I had a little clock radio on my nightstand next to my bed, and it was probably about 8 inches away from the edge, and I just watched it slowly move by itself. It slid across the nightstand and fell off. One of my other roommates said he heard something in our bathroom at night, and he felt a cold draft coming from under the door, and he kind of looked under the door, and the light wasn't on in the bathroom, but he could hear stuff moving around. We actually didn't have a door on the bathroom. The house was for sale, and it was kind of weird. It was like the door wasn't even attached to the upstairs bathroom. What else? There was like wallpaper in my room, and like you could put your hand through it, and then there's a hole in there, and you could like put your whole arm in. It was kind of strange. We're finding weird things in the house. So this was going on for months. We had a bunch of raging parties. People were sliding down the stairs on a piece of cardboard, and we had kegs in the back, and I saw one of my roommates and Danny in the kitchen talk to some guy, and then Danny goes, "Hey, Willie, come over here. This guy, let's talk to this guy." And this guy says, so basically the guy said to Danny, "Hey, Danny, so who lives in this house?" And then Danny goes, "Well, I live here, and Willie, and Bobby, Tony," and then this guy says to Danny when I'm standing there, "Dude, do you know you guys live in a haunted house?" And so Danny looked at the guy, looked at me, and then Danny and I would both just start laughing, and we said, "Dude, we've been living here for a few months. Yeah, we know. It's haunted." And then this guy went in and started mentioning stories about previous people that he knew that lived in the same house, and that there was a handyman ghost, and that a girl he knew got saw dishes flying out of the cupboards in the kitchen, and that her boyfriend got chased by the handyman ghost throughout the house. And then there's also a story of the handyman ghost guy supposedly died around the premises, the property, bled to death in some freak accident. And then there was this story about a blonde-haired girl that lived in the house, and she died supposedly. There's a school right across the street. And what was creepy was that's what I saw, and I heard the voice of a little girl, and that's that image I saw. And additionally, my room, the story is the girl liked to play in a closet upstairs, and my room was an add-on to the house, and supposedly the front door to my room was actually the door to that closet that girl liked to play in. So that kind of gave me the creeps. So anyway, these are the hills over here. I used to ride my bike up in these hills. I used to ride over to the other side in Almaden on my mountain bike from over here. And that haunted house is right around here. We felt bad because I probably should have turned right somewhere. I'm going to turn right over here. I'm just going to randomly drive around until I can find the place. I just kind of forget how to get there, but I will find it. And we felt bad because the house was for sale, and people were coming and looking at it, and there's like this family from the European family, probably they seemed like they were foreign and just were trying to find a place in the United States, and I really wanted to warn them. We didn't warn anybody. I felt bad. You know, I felt bad for anyone who was going to get this house. And, you know, we had other incidents in the house. Like, people were just kind of acting out of character at times and getting a little kind of violent and like trashing things or punching holes in the walls, or some weird things were going on with us and other people in the house. We had paralysis happen. It's like more than one person had sleep paralysis. I was in the front living room one time, and what happened was I couldn't move. I was on the sofa. I couldn't move. It was like something was holding me down, and I felt like something was there looking at me. I couldn't move. And then when I think my roommate's brother Tommy opened the front door, and then immediately I was free and I could move. Nice hair. And this is the street right here. And then I think Bobby had a friend and she couldn't move one time. But anyway, the house is right around here. Let me find it. Where is it? I don't want any bad shit to follow me either. Oh shit, that's the house. That's the house right there, and it looks kind of, has a creepiness to it still. There's something. I'd be curious to talk to the people that live there to find out, you know. That's it, 411. And just looking at that house, to me, it has some weird vibes. So anyway, I'm gonna shut off my engine for a second here. I don't know if I have my camera positioned properly. That's the house. And this is a school where that little girl supposedly went to. I don't know how she died. But I think that's what I saw, and I think that's what may have pushed me. So we were in the house maybe 6 months, and then they sold it. And what happened was the landlady talked to us on the phone, like all of our roommates. We were in a living room here, maybe like our last day in the house, and we were on the phone with her. I was actually on the phone with the landlady, and I said to her, I said, hey, you know what? You know, all the guys are here, and we already know the answer to this question, but we just wanted to ask you, you know, and hear what you have to say. So, is this a haunted house? And you know what the landlord said to me? She said, well, guys, yes, it is. Anyway, so that is my biker paranormal vlog for the day. And right when a lady with the purple hair walks by the house, it's a good time to sign off. We'll catch you later. I'm gonna get out of here before any bad shit follows me.